It's me, Wario. Lego Super Mario Kart Wario and King Boo Kart Set 72038 is the number, and this is quite an exciting time in the world of Lego Mario because I believe this is the first time, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time we get to see the proper design of a Lego Wario. Not this guy right here. And what do we get in this box? We get two carts, which go nicely with my collection of Mario Kart stuff. We get a King Boo, which frankly is not really that special because I've already got two King Boos with other Mario Ghost sets. And we get the Chunky Boy himself, which I'm quite looking forward to building, and two little cars, which is a teddy bear cart, which is fine, but look at this hog right here. This is going to be a fine collection, which kind of reminds me of the Lego Bowser muscle car thing you would get in the previous set. So once we get these sets built, I'm going to do a compare and contrast between Wario and Mario's cart and the car and all this kind of stuff, and it's going to be nice, it's going to be great. So without further ado, let's start the clock. Paper. So inside the set, what do we get? We get 5 paper bags, and we get 2 booklets, one for the Boo and one for the Wario, I'm guessing, and a bunch of stickers, and this plastic Wario gliding triangle. So yeah, let's get on with it. Let's get on with bag 1. Bag 1 complete, and what you get for your efforts is 2 traffic cones, which I'm getting lots of these, and the king himself, King Boo, and he's all ready to go into his cart, which I have to build. And where is it? Here it is, bag 2. Okay, that looks like bag 2 is complete, and what we have here is a little teddy bear cart. Yeah, looks all right. And I gotta say, that's a pretty nice looking teddy bear face in Lego form, which I haven't seen really before in person. Here's the king. How does he fit into this? Let's see, so he just kind of like clips into place to keep him nice and solid, and there he goes. The king shall ride. Now the king's out of the way, let's get on to the main event, which is Wario. So we're now on to the bag 3 and the book 2. Yes, that's correct. Bag 3, book 2. Before I start building, let's take a moment to appreciate this unique mold. Look at it. It's a complete single mold, unique mold. Couldn't put it together of Wario's bum. His wide derriere, so big they had to create a unique part just for his rear. Yes, oh, just look at the detail on this. Look at this. Such a good looking Wario. And then there we go. Look at this beautiful, fine looking chap right here. Oh. Oh. Look, this is not that's not supposed to be there. That's on his bum. Oh, for goodness sake. As I was saying before, the little wardrobe malfunction, look at this. He looks really chunky. He's like a brickhead, but not quite, but actually looks pretty cool and like a brickhead, and I really like this. I think he's going to be the star of the show. Ooh, bag 4. Bag 4 complete, and it's not done. My goodness, this car is so big that it needs to be separated into 2 bags. Onwards to the final bag. Bag 5. So that's bag 5 nearly complete. I just got to do the actual kite part, but look at this. I just want to take a moment to really look at the detail of this muscle car. This is really cool. I like this a lot. And Let's just stick in Wario for a second. Fits like a glove. Yeah. And that's it. That looks like the complete bagging of bag 5. Yes, that is completed. Let's stop the clock. Yeah, so that took a little longer than I was expecting it to. But it's done now. And let's take a look at these two beauties side by side. Yes. Yep, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Oh, come back, Wario. So I'm just going to tidy all this up, and then we can do a proper comparison and analysis, conclusion, and find out what I really think about these two. Okay, so we have both King Boo and Wario, and let's bring in this happy chap. And let's see how these codes work. So let's start with Boo. We know that Boo's got a code on the back of his body, so let's just jump on him for a bit. Okay, let's see if we can listen to that better. Okay, so that's that. What happens when you get on the teddy bear cart? Let's see if we can put it on here and have a better listen. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's kind of like a weird little sound effect. Let's see. So I think that's the sound of Boo being a ghost. Okay, so that's that one done. In Wario's case, it is nothing on the big chunky boy, no code, but there's two codes here. So let's start with Mario on the back. What? What do you mean it doesn't work? I updated this, Mario. Okay, so let's try this instead. Let's try jumping on this one. So all right, so let's see. So it kind of revs up like a big, beefy muscle car. That seems all right. Well, that's good. So why doesn't that one work? It's a W. I'm going to update Mario and see if it makes any changes. Okay, I've just updated Mario. There was an update that I wasn't aware of. Must have snuck it in. But let's see what happens. Let's see when you put him on this.
Wario time! Let's go!
Hey, that's pretty cool. Let's see what happens when we just move him around. It's just a revving of a car, nothing special. If you take Mario off, what? Come on.
Next time. Yeah, okay.
Strangely friendly, considering that they're supposed to be both supposed to be rivals, but yeah, that's quite neat. And as a point of interest, we have the three King Boos in order of release. The first one, the middle one, and the right one, which comes from the haunted house, the other haunted house, and the car. And you can see the differences here being the face is different between the first and the later two. And the crown is cheap on the first one, and the second and third they decided to splash out for the little gem, which is interesting. We also got this little ridge thing, which is the mechanism to make King Boo go up and down, and this is just, it gets to attach to different parts. And on the back we've got the King Boo there, the jumping bits on the bottom of Boo, but also on this one is on the back of Boo. It's on the back of King Boo for jumping onto him. And well, that was just the difference between the three King Boos in three different points in the character's Lego history. Now let's take a look at the Wario, and he just looks great. I love him. I think he's great. Nice, round, chunky, proper toy. The detail on the custom nose job is brilliant. I like the art style. I mean, look at the teeth, the way they're drawn on and printed onto the brick, and the eyes. I really like the level of detail. And one could argue that Wario looks better than the dead, soulless eyes of dead Mario, who doesn't come alive until you push the back of him to get him up an attic. And I don't know, which ones do you guys think? Do you think it's better to have it as Mario as the light, which can turn off whenever you wish to save battery, or just like him have as a printed thing where he's continuously staring into your soul? But other than that, yeah, I think it's a really nice chunky character. I love the way they've depicted Wario as a Lego figurine. At the time of recording, these two Mario Kart goers come in at £45 regular retail price for the pair. So, would I recommend them? Well, I would definitely recommend Wario if you manage to get a chance to get this kart, but for both of them, £45? It feels a bit much. And it's Boo. That's the reason why I don't think it's as good as value as I would expect, because, well, I already got two other Boos and I don't need a third one. All I really wanted was Wario. So if you could just buy Wario on its own, and I think what they should have done, in fact, is they should have just made him a separate kart to buy, because he is, I reckon, about as good as the Bowser muscle car. In fact, hang on a second. Yeah, if you compare the two of them, they're kind of the same, really. And Bowser's Mario muscle car came in at £25, I think. So what I would have liked is he comes in at £25 as well, as a separate thing. I would easily recommend buying him. Actually, strange enough, why is his wheels rubber whilst all the Mario Karters are just hard plastic? Doesn't make for a nice rolling experience. Anyway, that's a different discussion. Ultimately, I would say if you need to have a King Boo and you need a pair of them, then, well, ideally, I would say just wait for the price to drop. One thing I've noticed about these Mario Kart sets is that they do tend to drop in price, especially on Amazon. So if you're patient and if you want to wait, then drop the price. I'd say maybe 30 quid for the pair. That would be reasonable. Yeah, if you don't need another Boo, then definitely look out for a Wario on its own. So yeah, I would recommend definitely Wario. For the pair, sure, you can get a good price for it.
And that brings us to the end of this video. I'll see you next time.